Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Kodwati. Today we're going to see a topic called MQTT effects. This is basically a tool to check our MQTT brokers and to check the QoS in the broker and so stuff. So generally if we install the MQTT broker, we need to test it before deploying it into the production or whatever environment. So for testing, MQTT effects is the best tool. I would suggest to all beginner level, intermediate and other level users as well. Of course, we have a lot of such kind of tools in market, including MQTT Box is another tool which I would prefer in this topic. So let's go on to the topic. So you can download MQTT FX from its official website, where you can find this download bar. It has its like all previous versions. I suggest you to download the latest version and the stable version as well, not nightly version. So stable version will have its most bug fixes kind of thing. If you want to check like what extra informations been extra bug fix or whatever it is done for the particular version, you can see it in the information bar. So this is that. I recommend you to strongly go through this information bar before fixing on the versions. So once you just you can see the release notes here, like what exactly they have done it, what fixes they have done it here, and you can select the version and you can download based on your OS. Like if it is for Windows, you can download Windows. If it is for Linux based OS, if you are using it, you can download it for Linux version and you can download it for Mac as well. So I'll directly launch the application. So once I launch the application, this is how the application will look like. A very simple and easy to understand. You can see a file menu over here, about and quit option, and extra it talks about import and export connections, and you have a help bar to understand what exactly and how to use the application as well. So for configuring the MQTT broker here, you can click onto this gear icon here. So once I click onto the gear icon, it will take me to a pop-up or a full screen. You can maximize it. So here you want to give in your MQTT name. I already have a Mosquito broker running on my local host, so I will type local host. So just this represents my host and this represents my broker. You can give whatever name you want. And profile type, of course, is an MQTT broker local instance, not a cloud based. I click onto it, and in the address, sorry, this the and in the address, like this I'm editing in the previous profile. I don't want to do it, so I'll create a new profile here. You can see like we have a plus icon at the bottom extreme left. So I click onto the plus icon. I will revert. So I'll click onto the plus icon. This will create me a new profile. So I will type localhost. So it's an MQTT broker. So since it is a localhost, I can mention it like 127.0.0.1. Or if your localhost has a specific IP, I can mention that IP as well. I'm leaving the ports as default, and yeah, client ID. So client ID is basically we assign a name for our clients specifically for this tool. I can give my own client ID, or if want, I can generate one if I need it here. So I'll leave all this connection profile to default. Then user credentials. If your broker has an user ID password, you can type in here. I don't have one. So since I'm directly using my local host, I'm not going to type anything here. If it is secured, you can use SSL or TLS here. And this talks about the various versions of SSL and TLS. So that's it. So once everything is done, let me apply the changes. Then I'll hit on OK. So you can see my local host Mosquito is being selected. I'll connect it. If the connection is done established correctly, you can see a green color indicator being indicated here. If not, it will be showed in red. So what next here? We have some tabs over bottom. Let me take you through each tabs. So publish, subscribe, scripts, broker status and logs. So logs is basically whatever things my MQTT broker is going through, it will be logged here. So it just says this is my client ID which is being generated there. So and all status will be shown here. So broker status is like this will be fetched from Mosquito. So I subscribe. Once I subscribe it, this will take my broker status. You can see like my Mosquito version is like 1.6.2 and uptime subscriptions totally 30 subscription has been done. So far I have sent some 104 messages and messages stored in queue is 36 and 102 send bill send out. So this is basically to see how your broker is withstanding a certain load when we try to do it. So that's all about the scripts. Then I come to the subscribe part and the publish part. So let me for demo we will publish a certain topic over here. So uh, I'll take you here. So let me create a topic called Kodwati MQTT FX. So topic name is created. Use the same topic name in the subscription as well. So I'll set QoS level. I can set the QoS level here. I'll set it to 1, auto scroll enable, everything is done. I'll subscribe it. So I started subscribing to Kodwati MQTT Now I will try to publish it. So I will type in welcome to Kodwati. This is the message I'm going to send it to the broker and I'm going to see whether it is getting subscribed properly. So I publish the message. Let me check it here. Sorry, I'll click on this. So you can see it here like I have received a message. I can see click on to the message status and see like what message I have received. So it's basically QoS0 which is being set it here. If I set it to QoS1 then I'm publishing it. I can see it new message with QoS1 and this fifth message I can see welcome to Kodwati. So I can go back to my logs and check. Yeah, it's correctly printed that I have created a topic and subscribed to a certain topic as well. Of course, I can see my broker status message is being published and message is lent. So this calculates the load and this calculates the traffic. So generally, it's better to minimally maintain here. So it's the best tool to test your MQTT brokers, be it Mosquito, Hive, or OneMQ, or whatever EMQX or whatever broker it is. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please press the like button over here. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. If you have any comments, put it in the comment box. You can always mail us to kodwati@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.